What's happening, gang? It's your boy Retro back again with another reaction video. Yeah. Today we got another huge update. We got this major backfire coming for that very corrupt New York Attorney General, Miss Letitia James. This newest update, we're seeing her freaking out, absolutely losing it based off the new legal trouble that she now finds herself in. That civil fraud charade case that she brought about against Donald Trump is now causing a lawsuit to be launched against her, guys. I'm excited to get the update, see exactly who's suing the pants off Miss Letitia James. So to get straight into it, and I'll save my thoughts for the back end, guys. Definitely make sure you guys stick around to the end, and also make sure you guys hit that like button, that subscribe button, guys. Let's get into it, y'all.
Missouri's Attorney General Andrew Bailey has been busy. He just sued New York State to protect former President Trump from being sentenced in the phony trial against him. As you know, it was a spectacle in the state of New York a couple of months ago. New York Attorney General Letitia James has responded, saying Missouri's lawsuit is based entirely on an ongoing criminal case between the Manhattan District Attorney and former President Trump and does not present an actual controversy between sovereign states. Missouri's claims are patently meritless. Andrew Bailey, Missouri's Attorney General, is with me now. Now, I've seen a lot on this. I want to hear directly from you. And what exactly is the goal?
Well, our goal here is to eliminate this illicit witch hunt prosecution in New York that's hijacking a presidential election and injecting poison into our democratic process. Look, the state of Missouri has a sovereign interest in participating in a national election on equal footing with every other state, and yet a rogue prosecutor and collusive judiciary in the state of New York, again, have hijacked that process and deprived Missourians of access to a presidential candidate, and with a gag order deprived Missourians of the right to hear from a presidential candidate. And courts should stay out of any decision, any case that's going to cause election interference. Those concerns are certainly heightened the closer in time we get to an election. And this is the heat of a campaign in the presidential election, in the most consequential national election in this nation's history. And so Missouri's fighting for its rights and its voice in the process.
Yeah, it's really interesting. It's a nuanced view at this, but it's not unheard of. And could other Republican-led states or Republican or just other attorneys general jump on board with this?
Yeah, certainly that's true. And we've had multiple other Republican states join amicus briefs in support of this lawsuit. Our founding fathers contemplated that there would be legal disputes amongst the states. And so they codified an original action docket in the form of Article 2, Section 3 of the United States Constitution. And that's where we filed the case originally with the United States Supreme Court so that we could protect Missourians' rights to have access to and hear from a presidential candidate. And I'm proud to stand with other like-minded attorneys general. Look, New York wouldn't allow a red state prosecutor to arrest and jail Kamala Harris, so we're not going to let them do that to President Trump either. Missouri had a caucus, and there are numerous electors and voters who caucused in favor of President Trump and have the right to be heard in the process.
Yeah, it's interesting. We hadn't been talking much about this case. The sentencing is scheduled for September 18th, so we will certainly watch this. Last 10, 15 seconds, just your quick thoughts.
Yeah, look, that case needs to be thrown out. It is replete with constitutional error. It's an illicit witch hunt. We know that. The goal was never to obtain a legally valid conviction. It was always to take President Trump off the campaign trail. We can't let that happen.
Attorney General of the great state of Missouri, Andrew Bailey, thank you for your time today.
Yo, there we have it, guys. We've got Attorney General on Attorney General attacks at this point. We've got the Attorney General of the state of Missouri coming forth with a new lawsuit on the state of New York saying that we deserve to hear our candidate, guys. The court should stay out of the election process. You know, you guys are not aimed at, trying to serve justice against this guy, Donald Trump, because he's some big bad wolf or some criminal, some felon. No, this has all been an effort to, keep this guy off the campaign trail, make sure that he's not at those rallies that are bringing about, immense support. We've seen time and time again, he's stuck in court. We can't forget all that time that we've seen Donald Trump being caught stuck up in court was time that he had to take away from his campaign efforts. And that's exactly what the left wanted. They thought that was going to be enough for, Biden to somehow sneak a win. But we've seen that all their efforts and attempt have fallen short, and failed. Donald Trump has done nothing but bring about more support, more donations from all these charade cases, political witch hunts. We've seen a lot of people on the left jumping ship, crossing the aisle, in response to what we've seen coming. Like Andrew Bailey is saying, this isn't what they want, guys. They don't really want to serve justice to the people. They want to get in between the 2024 elections. And that's why the folks are waking up and saying, hey, I'm going to hop over here. Even if I'm not, usually a Republican, I'm going to support this guy, Donald Trump, because I can see they're trying to bury this guy, literally trying to bury. It's him versus a machine, and he is not backing down. Just that right there, the perseverance of Donald Trump, the effort that we're seeing, just the relentlessness, that right there is what's getting so much support. I mean, come on now, guys. It's pretty simple to see why folks are able to support Donald Trump when they used to not be able to even look his way. And it's because they could see that, it seems like the entire system is against him, and it's him versus them, and he will not back out. He won't bow down. Day in and day out, Donald Trump is preaching his message, saying that, they're not actually after me. They're after you, and I'm standing in the way, guys, and I'll never move. I'll never budge. And that right there is the driving force. I feel like that will bring him right to the seat of the White House later on this year. And that's why we've seen Joe Biden go ahead and back down. This looks like it's gearing up to be another one of those Fani Willis situations, guys. She was also saying the exact same thing when all the legality and the legal trouble started coming in, slamming for her. She was saying that this was, baseless claims. They don't have the right to be bringing about or inquiring about any evidence or information from a district attorney. And then we started seeing all those fronts hitting home from Miss Fani Willis to the point where all the focus had shifted from her Donald Trump case to Miss Fani Willis and her wrongdoings as a district attorney. Definitely think that's what we're going to see here with Attorney General Miss Letitia James over in the state of New York. That gag order that we're seeing being brought about was very unconstitutional on Donald Trump. And we've got Attorney General Andrew Bailey here to fight for the constitutional rights of the people. We have a right to be able to hear our candidate, keep the courts out of our election. Definitely hop in the comment section, guys. Let me know your thoughts. Do we see another repeat of DA Fani Willis and all of her legal troubles, her bouts, happening to the New York Attorney General, Miss Letitia James? Guys, hop in the comment section and let me know your thoughts. Also, make sure you guys hit that share button. Share this out to as many Facebook friends as possible. You guys share the truth. Also, make sure you guys hit that like button. Doesn't cost you one thing. You guys hit that like button for your boy, and also hit that subscribe button. As we're on the road to the truth, hop aboard for the journey. I'll catch you guys on the next one. We got it.